What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. Joining in on the action of one championship, one Friday fights, 139. We're 3 fights into the card. It's interesting. They've started to add more fights to the cards, and they start them about an hour earlier for us. So I was up late last night covering NHL hockey on the Soda Pod, so I wasn't getting up at fucking 5 o'clock or 5:30 or 5 a.m. for a 5:30 start. I ended up waking up at 6:15 instead, guys. But we have 11 more fights to get into here on this card, and let's get right to it as the next 2 fighters are making their walkout. We have a freaking main event featuring one half being from Burma, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the Burmese fans. Let's fucking go, Myanmar. All right, but we're starting things off with some kickboxing. Let's go back to the chat here. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Hockey from Home? We got Sis in the chat, TG1. What's up, Rodrigo? Yeah, this was last week too, Sis. Last week too. I'll be snoozing. Hey, what's up, Kenny? Good to see you. What's up, Michael? Good to see you. Yeah, they added a couple fights on the card, and they've been starting an hour earlier now. So, like, maybe next week I'll wake up at 5:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. to cover the fights, but it wasn't happening this week. I'll tell you that much. I'm also getting over a cold, so if you guys... If you guys see me, I might actually have to change this. But yeah, I got to change that. But if you see me do that for a second, it's not because we're going offline. It's literally just because I'm blowing my nose. Oh my God, I got Andy Wang here too. Oh my God. All right. Monguchi from Rise. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let's get into it. Let's get into it here. Let's do a little breakdown. There has been a Japanese invasion as so many Rise, well, mostly Rise fighters, let's be honest, have been signed to one championship. Oh, sorry, I got some sleep in my eyes still. Last week, the Japanese fighters didn't do that good, chat. Last week, the Japanese fighters didn't do that good. I think they went 1 for 3 or 1 for 4. He's 30 years of age, making his debut in the promotion. As chat has said, he's a Rise guy, former Rise champion, has fought in the Rise World Series. He actually fought in the 2024 Rise World Series. Finally, he's fought in El Dorado. I mean, he's a Rise guy through and through. I don't think he's had a fight outside of Rise ever. No, he has, but mostly a Rise guy for sure. Yo, what's up, Half Dead Frank? His opponent also making his debut in one championship out of China. This is a kickboxing fight. And 26-5 for his Zhendong Zhao, who fought in the K1 World Max in 2024. Watching MMA from work. Nice Hockey from Home. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. I'm still waking up myself. I literally woke up 15 minutes ago. So the bright lights in my office are still stinging my eyes right now as the coffee's flowing. All right. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Strawweight kickboxing, but he's tall for a fucking strawweight. I'll tell you that much. All right, round 1. Body kick by Zhao. 252. Low kick by Monguchi. Who you guys rooting for in this one? Let me know. Both exchanging low kicks. High kick by Zhao. I'm surprised school wasn't canceled for you, Hawk from Home. It's minus 22 Fahrenheit, so minus 30 Celsius right now, Hockey from Home. Each of them throw the low kick. Body kick by Zhao. 220. Oh, another body kick by Zhao. Zhao with the low kick. Dude, Zhao's just a kicking machine here. Body kick by Zhao. Right hand by Zhao. 205. It's so cold, trees are exploding in Minnesota. 2 minutes. Right jab by Monguchi. Low kick by Monguchi. Neither of them are throwing some hands. Mostly throwing the leg kicks here. High kick again by Zhao. Right hand by Zhao. Body kick by Zhao. $127. Oh, big right hand by Monguchi, but Zhao with the 1-2 and a body kick. Oh, Zhao with the flying knee. Zhao with the 1-2. Zhao hurt him. Zhao hurt him. Zhao hurt him. And Monguchi, high guard, but Zhao's putting it on him. Oh, big hooks. Knee, left hook, right hook. Monguchi still on his feet. Right hand by Zhao. Great guard by Monguchi, but Zhao is on him. Zhao with the left hand. Zhao with the right hand. Zhao with the knee again. Zhao just teeing off on Monguchi. Monguchi, high guard, trying to play some possum, but eventually the ref's not going to know if you're okay or not. Especially since this ref's not the greatest. 45 seconds. Yo, what's up, TG1? Good to see you, my friend. 40 seconds. Didn't pull the trigger. There was Monguchi. Zhao with another body kick. 25 seconds. Left hand by Zhao. Oh, what a knee by Zhao. Dude, this Zhao guy's good. 15 seconds. Right jab by Monguchi. Big right hand by Zhao. Zhao with the right to the body. Dude, why is Zhao's left fucking glove taped pretty much up to the thumb? And that is it for the first round. Damn. Great first round by Zhao. I feel bad for the kids. They got skating. It's cold outside. It's hockey day in Minnesota this weekend. Hockey from home. So there's like a bunch of outdoor games. I think the Iowa Wild have an outdoor game, which sucks for them on like freaking the coldest weekend of the year. I've never really been a fan of hockey from them. They're too sticky. Too sticky. Not good for your teeth. Not that any of them are good for your teeth, but yo, Skate also streaming this morning, and did he start on time? Oh, already bleeding. Well, still bleeding from the nose is Monguchi. All right, round 2.
Let's get it all.
254. Low kick by Monguchi. $232. Big left hand by Zhao. Left hand by Zhao. Whoa, hockey from home. That's a lot. Delise is going to have an outdoor practice this weekend. They might move it to indoor. That would be smart. Oh, 1-2 and a low kick by Zhao. Zhao with the left hand. $151. Oh, and a low kick. Zhao goes down clutching the family jewels. Oh, his nose is just freaking shattered, man. Oh, it was the knee. Tried to knee the body, but hit him right in the balls. Still taking a couple minutes here. Oh, gay person across the street legally is that a gay walking or jaywalking? Oh, I want to make a fucking joke so bad, but it's extremely inappropriate. So I'm going to withhold myself, but you can probably come to the same conclusion. They decide to give us their leftovers for trick-or-treating. It's fucking December. No, it's January and about to be February. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm guessing, sis, you just rolled up a blunt and took a morning shower and now are ready to watch one championship. 136, round 2. Hey, good morning, Wyatt. What's happening, people? Starting my morning ritual. Let's go. Hell yeah, Wyatt. It's an early one. 1-2 and a low kick by Zhao. Left hand by Monguchi. I mean, check the frig. I mean, it's candy. I guess it doesn't expire. 112. I just feel like that's old. That's some old ass Halloween candy, but I guess Tootsie Rolls are kind of just sugar, like a blob of sugar, so it doesn't really matter. 1 minute. Body kick by Zhao. Well, try not to get sick. 1-2 by Zhao. Right uppercut by Monguchi. Monguchi looking for the left uppercut. Monguchi with the low kick. Monguchi with the low kick. Monguchi pressuring Zhao. High kick by Monguchi. Body kick by Zhao. Knee by Zhao. Right hand by Zhao. Okay, Monguchi's pressuring him. This is the new norm. They did this last week too. They're doing 14 fights. So they're adding a few more kickboxing fights and MMA fights. Well, I don't think they're adding MMA fights, but they're adding a few more kickboxing fights on the card early on the card. And I think once they get to like the 6th or 7th fight on the card, then it's all Muay Thai. Unless they sneak in like a kickboxing like world championship like they did the last couple of years. That's the format they're going with now. 1-2 by Monguchi and Zhao with the knee. It's still a Zhao round, but Monguchi kind of came to life there at the end of the second round after he freaking kneed Zhao in the balls. Round 3, still Zhao up 2 rounds. That makes so much sense because there were fights I'd never seen last week and I was so confused when they happened. Yep. Yeah, so it's and so they don't give a fuck about the daylight saving shit anymore either. Like, I don't think it's going to change. Yeah. I started late. I started like, I think I only started a half an hour late last week, but I streamed until almost midnight last night. It was a late hockey game for the Wild on the Soda Pod. And I didn't get into bed until like 12:30, almost 1. I'm not feeling good. And I was like, I'm not waking up at 5. I need another hour. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Wow. I hope you're not like, you're not supposed to eat the bubble gum. Yo, what's up, Irish? Oh, they're swinging in the pocket. Zhao. 1-2. Zhao with the low kick. Zhao with the step back right. Monguchi's being aggressive. Zhao with the front kick. Zhao with the left. Zhao with the 1-2. 225. For us, it changed. But yes. Which they're smart because fucking daylight savings pisses me off. 212. This ain't Saskatchewan, motherfuckers. We don't need it. Shit, the Saskatchewans, the Sasky boys don't even need it anymore. No, I haven't done a prediction stream for UFC for a while. I don't really care. And like, there's so many people out there who do UFC picks, so like, nobody cares about mine. Oh, Zhao with the 1-2. Zhao just knocked down Monguchi. I say a 1-2. It was a 1-2. Then he followed up with a knee, and then it was a 3-4. Look at the face of Monguchi. He's bruised and battered, and this fight is over. Zhao with the TKO in the 3rd round, baby. Hey, see you later, Hoggy Ramon. There is, I think, the Strickland and Hernandez card. I'm gonna be missing. I'm going to a concert that night. But other than that, I don't think I'll miss a UFC card for a while. But I will be doing a preview / predictions video or stream for that one, just because I'm gonna miss it. I care. I'll be doing one for the Road FC half of the card next week. Order a lot of stuff off NFL shop because I'm gay as fuck for the Eagles. And NFL hooked me up with a free 46, then marked an $80 hoodie to 35s. So got a free hoodie. Let's go. I remember one time I saw some custom Canucks jerseys that were for sale 2 years ago, but I saw them on an Instagram post. So I ended up calling the Canucks store and asking them if they had any more of those jerseys, just like chilling in their back room. And they ended up having like 6 of them. So I asked if I could get them buy one, get one. Not only that, they gave me 2 for free and 2 for like 40% off. And then I kept one and sold the other 3 for quadruple the price I bought them for. And had some good beer money in college. Almost a TKO. I'm round 3. Last fight 2. Oh, yes. I got Patty via sub in the second round. A lot of people don't know this, but if you send actual mail letter to teams, they will send you stuff back. So that's how everybody's been getting merch from one championship. They're just sending letters. Like I was going to say to Singapore, but they're just sending letters to Thailand. You know what? Out of all the things one championship, I think a mug. You know what I mean? I think a mug for oh my God, chat. That's what we need. I just need to get an LFA mug, a UFC mug, a one championship mug, a fucking KSW mug, and literally every stream. He got the bot! He got the bot! He just won the bonus, baby. Hey, we'll see you this weekend, Irish Animal, for some great MMA. I think, Skate got sent some shit too, I think. Dude, he's good. He's good. That was a good fight. Get a special one for Glory that just says, fuck Nick. Yeah. I forgot I deleted all those views. 500,000 views on the channel. I think it was like 8 streams, 8 or 9 Glory streams. But I'm excited to do the next Glory. Actually, I'm not, because Glory is not fun anymore. But given the circumstances, I'm excited to see what happens when we do another. Like, if we do another Glory stream, does the channel just get shut down? We'll find out. We'll find out. Yo, let's go. Good to see you. Good to see you. How was the MMA fight on this card? Or did one even happen yet? I literally woke up 15 minutes ago. There was no fucking way I was waking up at 5:30 for this event. I don't know how you woke up at 4:30. But it was an Italian versus a Chinese guy. I can't imagine it was anything special. You got a 1 mug. Did they send it to you? Yo, thank you so much for the $5, by the way. It might be too cold to go to Quick Trip, but I ran out of eggs, and I should have gone grocery shopping like before this freaking cold wave. Bro, I literally got my gloves handy, and I'm wrapped in a blanket. It's so fucking cold right now. Thank you so much for the $5, though. Thank you so much for the $5. Let's fucking go, Skate. I appreciate it, man. First dono of the weekend goes to Skate. And he actually wrote something this time. Real MMA channel here. Apparently Napoleon Bonaparte has another video coming up soon. He teased it. By the way, back-to-back one shows today. I know tonight's show is going to be, let's just say, it's probably not going to be the most exciting card, but Kong Thorani's there. And there is a Atomweight male fighter who is literally shorter than one of the little people that competed in Fame MMA in Poland. It's crazy. I played the supermarket game too long yesterday. Dude, fried my brain, did like 8.5 hours. See, I need to do real grocery shopping. But yeah, shout to the Aldi simulator. See, this is where society has come to, where we can actually go to Aldi on our computers now. It is unbelievable. And I ain't talking online shopping. Got the store looking big. It reminded me of that the weed store game that you can or is it the one where you sell other dope? Anyways, the Penguin Zero. Say what you want about him. He did a funny series, like it was either Weed Shop, or maybe he did both. It was funny as hell. Why does my name have a shield next to it? Because you're freaking Desert Force champion, obviously. I've transcended. The way I look at it, you don't show copyrighted material, so you don't have any sound, and they come after you. YouTube couldn't. You press charges. I suppose. I feel like you'd have a very solid case. I just literally didn't go to sleep. Are you like staying up for anything today? There is a Hex card and an FEN card after this, but I might just take another nap, to be honest. If this ends around 10 a.m., I think both the other cards start around noon, so I might just take a nap. Is that the one casual, dude? I got my mug at 163 or whatever. Oh, okay. This is not a username. Hey, what's up, dude? Who is winning the intermission? Yeah, you know what? One's pacing is slowed down a little bit. Yo, Desert Force best title in MMA. I don't think they've. I want to know what happened, because Desert Force, they're not a league anymore. Like, they haven't had an MMA event for a few years. But their belts are insane. I'm about to share it. Yeah, dude. Hold on. Let me just share it on the screen. Man, it's fucking so annoying. StreamYard's been so weird with sharing images now. Like, they literally don't show up unless you fucking. Yeah, it's so weird. They don't show up unless you literally like refresh the stream page that you have up, like your actual lobby, whatever you want to call it. It's weird. It's annoying as fuck, to be honest. So yeah, all I want to do is share this image with you guys. But no, I have to share the fucking whole link page. Oh my god. Thank you for that, you fucking piece of shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, whatever. You can see it. Dude, look at that. That was literally Desert fucking Forces. I don't even want to see what this notification from Reddit is. Bro, I asked someone if I needed some upgrades on my computer, and I got or asked a Reddit thread if I needed to upgrade some things on my computer for what I'm doing. Bro, they made me look like a fucking fool. 30 comments completely bashed me. I was like, geez, I just asked for help, bro. I literally asked if I needed to upgrade this one part for the type of streaming that I'm doing. Anyways. Reddit folk are fucked. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts, they are fucked. Strangely, at the end of the day, like, kind of was helpful, but I shouldn't even say strangely, but at the end of the day, it kind of was helpful, but I was like, holy fuck, this was not worth. This was not worth the emotional damage. All right, let's get to the next one. We got a fighter from Mongolia, as I believe this is the last MMA fight on the card. Now, last week, the second and last MMA fight on the card was awesome. And I think after this, it's all Muay Thai. Yeah, what did I say? This is the 5th fight on the card. 6th fight onward, all Muay Thai. All right, let's get back to the chat. 14 fights instead of 12 is dope, though. We're going to finally break the record of 10 finishes. Yeah, dude. Dude made Alfredo yesterday. Was just thinking about it. Ooh, dude, so I made Alfredo risotto. No, Alfredo orzo the other day with some mushrooms, a little bit of steak, but like Philly steak in there, like little strips of it. Excuse me. Blowing the nose. One sec, chat. Oh, you guys did not want to hear or see that, ladies and gentlemen. That would have been a retention killer or a seller, but we're not going to talk about that here. Hey, have a good one. We'll see you. We'll see you for one championship later today. Wait, is it the last UFC fight? Yes. I need to drink Terraflu. You know what's crazy is like I feel really good. Blood sugar wasn't affected. Appetite wasn't affected. It's just I think I never got to like 100% sick. I've been at like 80% for like or like 70% for 2 days. So my energy level is up. I'm not groggy. Like cognitively, I'm all here. It's just literally my sinuses are like I haven't even really been coughing much. I haven't had a sore throat. It's literally just my sinuses. So show us the ooze. All right, let's quickly go over this MMA fight. They're about to begin here. But 5-2 is the Mongolian, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. Again, big shout out to Skate for the $5 again. Wasn't he just live? But hey, he was up all night, so covered the prelims here, and we'll take on the rest. And already a low blow, my goodness. But Batochir Batsakan, 5-2 as a pro, 3 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 1 decision. He's been knocked out twice. His only losses have been via knockouts. 2-0 in 1 championship. Got a 3rd round knockout in his last fight against an 8-3 guy. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to bring the Tapology page up on screen here because I think it's worth checking out. So yeah, only 2 losses have been KO TKOs. Beat a pretty good opponent in his last fight. Got TKO'd in April. I mean, losing to Batarku, no shame in that. He's the champion now. Not a bad resume, man. Not a bad resume at all. 2-1, taking on 9-4 guys. Like, holy fuck. All right, and his opponent, Alistair Volders, who's a little bit taller, a little bit lankier. Out of Australia, 4 minutes and 40 seconds, by the way. They're still on their feet. He's 1-0 in 1 championship. Head kick knockout in the 2nd round. He's fought some boxing. Fought 2-3-0 guys, but oh, and as an amateur went 5-3. Fought some decent guys on the amateur scene. Oh fuck. I'm leaning the Mongolian still. I mean, it's really tough for me to pick against Mongolian fighters these days. They're just so damn good, especially outside of the UFC. So I am gonna go with him. 4 minutes on the clock. Still on their feet. Yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I admire how Skate can end stream in the middle of the event. I know. I I think the only time I've done that is if I've had to go to a concert, work, or I'll say hockey game and concert in the same fucking category, or if the power went off. 329. Oh, nice right elbow by Petsangwan. And that hurt Volders. All right. I will bookmark that. Oh, big shot by Petsangwan. What did I say about the Mongolians, man? He hurt Volders. Volders looking for the takedown. Hey, what's up, Degenerate Dane? Yo, the boys were calling you casual last night because you didn't go to Tough Enough. I'm just saying. I wouldn't have spent 240 either. Oh, big left by Petsangwan. Oh, Petsangwan just dropped him. Petsangwan just dropped him. Hammer fist. Hammer fist. More hammer fist. Looking for the up kick. Here's Volders. Looking for his entry. Here's Petsangwan. Petsangwan with left elbows. Left elbows by Petsangwan. He enters side control. Looking for the single leg is Volders, but more elbows by Petsangwan. 230. Oh my goodness. Big left hands by Petsangwan trying to roll his Volders. Petsangwan. Superior rule set, grounded knees available for him. Oh, and there they are. Back up to his feet, Petsangwan. Back up to his feet, Volders, but Volders is hurt. He's wobbling. Petsangwan looking for the kill shot. Backing up his Volders. He knows something's coming, and there it is. The left hook, the right hook. He drops Volders, and this is over. It is all over. It's a good thing you're asleep, Ben, because Australia just went down. Just went down. Mongolia, stand the fuck up. Stand the fuck up. They cannot be stopped. Oh, that's scary, chat. My internet freaking paused for a sec, but we're good. We're good. How's the quality? How's the quality? Let me know my quality shit right now. Get a little internet freeze there. If I need to refresh my shit, I will. That's the one thing today. It's so cold. I'm like scared that it's going to affect the internet somehow. That like power is going to go out, but knock on wood, we're still here. Granny had me try Theraflu a few years ago because I don't like tasting stuff, and yeah, it's a miracle. Okay, I believe you. Oh, I gotta go run an errand later if my car starts. It might be frozen. I didn't plug it in last night. Let's go! Shout out to Batochir. Love rooting for the Mongolian fighters. So excited for this Vitali documentary. He brought a phone, I guess, one of the first days he was in jail and recorded all of the video. I'm excited to see it too. I didn't think he was going to be I didn't think he was going to make it. I'm not going to lie. Yo, we got Burma next. Myanmar next. Let's go, baby. Dude, he speaks perfect English too. Who is this guy? Yo, low-key, the MMA fights, the matchmaking has been doing a good job on these One Friday fights now. Oh, look who it is. Good morning, Scott. He just got the butt. We're doing good, Scott. We're doing good. Feeling a little bit better. Hope you're staying warm. Hope you're staying safe. I thought it was over for him. Yeah, me too. He says he's ready for the next one. Guys, remember the name. Batochir Petsangwan. A knock on wood, I don't have to get some work done because I finished all my weekly. I mean, there's always stuff to do, but I finished my deadline weekly tasks because I had a couple things I had to get done before the weekend that I got done on Wednesday, which was awesome. Because yesterday I kind of just slept in a little bit, then streamed because I wasn't feeling too well. So, barring something doesn't come up, we'll probably do one of Hex or FEN. It is on the schedule. And then tonight, more One Championship. If this ends before 10, though, I am taking like at least an hour nap. All right, Japan versus Myanmar. Not a lot of ties early on this card, but we're getting to the Muay Thai next. Don't worry. So this next fight starts off all Muay Thai. So I guess the new formula is like kickboxing and MMA for the first 5 fights, maybe mixed up with a little bit of Muay Thai. Like this week was 2 MMA, 2 kickboxing, 2 Muay Thai. 10 Muay Thai fights total. 2 kickboxing, 2 MMA. Oh, this is it. It is Friday, January 23rd. Rambolek against Diakayev. Honestly, Diakayev's probably going to beat him. Could care less about the freaking... I mean, yeah, Kravar is there doing her jiu-jitsu thing. Rotolo's now are MMA fighters, so they had to bring in some... And Daniel Kelly just cannot win a match anymore, so they had to bring in a new American. Not gonna lie, I'm ready for that first Vitality catching pet streams. They're not as good as the ones we watched, but I like the live aspect. He said they're coming back. I don't know how many of his are real or not, so I was never a fan of his. I know for a fact, well, I'm 98% sure that like a few of them were staged. And it's like, go clout chase somewhere else, dude. Go be a fucking grifter somewhere else, but not in this space. Go be a political grifter. At least it's I don't know. I was trying to find some sort of excuse to make it a little bit better, but I mean, shoot, man, there's even been some MMA channels that have jumped on that side of things to get a little boost, and it's worked. I mean, Jesse on Fire, Ronan, both like very, I guess, political guys, as well as MMA fans, whereas I only care about MMA and I'm an idiot when it comes to everything else. Oh, man. I definitely think the majority were fake, but did you get that one Hollywood actor? That was completely real. Andy Dick? Wasn't Andy Dick like already homeless though? Like, I'm not making excuses. I'm just like, wasn't he already like a walking friggin' menace? Glad they got him though. Or am I thinking of somebody else? Bro, Burma is not Muay Thai. It is Lethwei. Oh, I know. Lethwei is Burma's traditional martial art. Is earlier than Muay Thai. Yeah, I never argued against you, my friend. I never argued against you. This guy's coming in like, yo, what's up, bitch? Burma's not Muay Thai. It's like, no one said it was. No one said it was. Are we not allowed to cheer for Burma on this channel? Are you gatekeeping my fandom of the Burmese fighters? Are you gatekeeping being a fan of Myanmar? Because if you are, that ain't cool, bro. That ain't cool. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully, we will be able to cover some Lethwei on this channel someday. But right now, unfortunately, no Lethwei being held. No Lethwei being broadcasted. All right, the next two fighters are making their walkouts now. Let's get to it. We're not allowed to cheer for him, guys. We're not allowed to cheer for him. But Kia Swar win. Don't cheer for him now because Burma's not Muay Thai. Burma's not Muay Thai. Don't cheer for him, chat. Don't cheer for him. He's making his debut in One Championship. We'll see what his record here is in a sec. He's going up against Muga out of Japan, who is 4-1 in One Championship. Okay, so was it... Oh, okay. Somebody ran into Andy Dick on the street doing some bullshit and they punched him in the face. Is this the Japanese Eminem or Eminem? So his only loss was to a Burmese guy. Oh my God. Just to a guy from Burma. Like you said, 4-1 on a 2-fight win streak right now. Okay, he lost to a Mui from Myanmar, then beat a guy from Myanmar as well. And then beat a guy from France. 2 knockouts, 2 decisions. He's 1-1 against Myanmar, guys. Oh, we got Myanmar in the chat. What is up, guys? What is up? I know it's not Lethway, but hey, you still got to be excited to see your boy. It may not be Lethway, but at least you got the small gloves. It was tough to see your guy against Takeru. Even though he knocked down Takeru, it was like there was no chance, bro. There was no chance. All right, blue corner. Japanese fighter making his way into the cage. I like seeing these Japanese kickboxing crossovers come into one championship small gloves because either they do really well and are dogs and win or lose, put on good fights, or they get absolutely starched, and as fans, we're entertained either way, right? Unpopular opinion, but true Burma fighters lose all the time. First UFC champ came off a fluke, and Pants is coming for that. True, but like I don't even consider that fight even, like, to me that fight didn't even happen, right, sis? So like in my eyes, I don't think Joshua Van's stock dropped at all. I know his stock dropped in a lot of people's eyes in that fight, but like it's not his fault. And it's not like he won off a foul, right? So like I don't think his stock dropped at all. So when people are like, oh, he's a fake, he's a fraud, I'm like, how? How is he a fraud? How is he a fraud? He's not in my mind. So let's be honest though, the reason he's a champ is because he trained in the United States. Like, that's no disrespect. He's a champ because he trained in the United States. Hey, what's up, Sean? I don't care if you disagree because I'm not wrong. I've been paying attention to this for years now. But it did drop in some eyes. Man, I watched that. You know, to me, nothing, like, we're still on the same. So for me, nothing changed. We're still on the same everything we were going into that fight, right? It was like if somebody missed weight and the fight was canceled. That's how I look at that fight. You know what I mean? Nobody won, nobody lost. It was like an eye poke early. I watched that back. Pants was going to finish him. He was on fire. Van only landed one punch. Stock don't stop, but don't rise. See, I don't agree with that. Like, you might be right, like, in the few minutes of that fight, but that's like saying Tom Aspinall was going to lose his fight. You know what I mean? It's not fair to say he was going to lose. I picked Pantoja to win too, but you don't know that. And this is like real talk. You are more of a combat sports fan than me. You bet on the sport. So you are way more of a combat sports fan than me. So you know that predicting the future like that is foolish. And you cannot predict that fight off of a couple minutes. Just like in the Tom Aspinall fight. Do I agree and think that Pantoja probably would have won? Yeah, I do. I picked him to win, but like there's no way that you knew definitively in the way that you're writing it that you said he was going to win. So like, I feel like every fan should be looking at that fight like if it was like it never happened sort of thing. And we're going back in with a clean slate. Pantoja's stock was above. Yeah, I don't think anyone's like, I think anyone who's talking about stocks going up or people being frauds or what, for me, I don't even know why people are getting so worked up about the conversation. The fight never happened. It didn't matter. We're back to square one. You know what I mean? Now, if it was like 3 rounds in and this happened, completely different story because we have enough data, we have enough fight time to come to a conclusion of how it ended in the eyes of the masses, right? Like that. But however many minutes it was, not enough time. Clean slate, just like the fight never happened, in my opinion. And that's assuming Pantoja doesn't have any like lasting damage because of the injury, which I don't think he's gonna have. All right, round 1.
Let's get it on.
I'm a 1/50th of a fan of you, but probably 50 times more than the average fan in chat. But yeah, I feel that. 236. I got Kwa for this fight. 232. I just feel like if we're gonna apply to this situation, we have to apply it to Tom, and no one was applying it to Tom. Well, maybe some people were. Maybe some people already called out Tom. He's a fraud, Jack. He got poked in the eye. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. 1 minute and a low kick by Muga. Low kick by Muga. But yes, I agree. Overall, the Burmese fighters fight a very fun style, but it's not super technical. In Muay Thai, anyways. Pantoja's dog would have dropped if it was a broken bone because that would have had lifelong effects, but I think this should heal well and should be like it never happened. Absolutely. Oh, big 1-2 by Sarwin. Ow! Sarwin just knocked down Muga. Sarwin just knocked down Muga. Muga back up to his feet. Back up to his feet. He says he's good to go, but he's still wobbling. Oh, big left by Sarwin. Sarwin with the right. Muga clinches. Stretcher ready, 122. Robbie, can he get it done? Step back right by Sarwin. He's scrapping. Sarwin with the right. Sarwin with another right. Muga covering up. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Muga with a 1-2. Muga with the knee. Is Muga coming back? 120. Muga with the left jab. He's tired. Oh! Sarwin with the left. Sarwin with the right. He hurt Muga again. 52 seconds. Right hand by Sarwin. Right hand by Sarwin. Left hand by Muga. How is Muga? Oh! Sarwin knocks him down again. Sarwin knocks him down again. Can he get back up to his feet? 40 seconds. Can Muga get back up to his feet? He does. He does. It's not finished yet. It's not finished yet. 33 seconds. But it might be after this next knockdown. Or it will be after this next knockdown. Left by Sarwin. 1-2 by Sarwin. Sarwin. 19 seconds left. Can Muga survive the round? Can Muga survive the round? Double left by Sarwin. High kick by Muga. Final 10 seconds. Low kick by Sarwin. Right hand by Sarwin. Muga just needs to survive. And that is it for the first round. 2 knockdowns. That's a 10-7 for Sarwin, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2, and Muga takes a much-needed deep breath. Damn. All right, let's read some of these comments. Many people feel Pantoja won't win the rematch due to the injury and layoff, but I'm not still convinced on Van's takedown defense. If he straight jumps on the rematch, I'm still picking Pantoja. I'm in the same boat, Sean. But if he beats Tyra Grappler, I'm picking Van. UFC 5 announced that was the last update, and they will not be adding new fighters or alter egos. That's probably because the next game is in production. He was able to hold on. 2 years of service and they dipped. Are they either going to a different... Are they leaving EA, or maybe a new game is in the works? A new game, I mean the same game with a new number. And oh, 1-2 by Sarwin, and Sarwin already looking for the finish. That's what I think, probably. I mean, that's the EA way, right? Bro, they literally don't even change the game at all, and yet bring a new NHL game out every year just because they stopped updating rosters at one point, and then you have to buy the new game for the updated rosters, unless you want to manually do them. Oh, Swing and a miss with the high kick by Muga and a 1-2 by Sarwin. I know we were kind of critical on the Burmese fighters' technique, but Sarwin is a scrapper and has good technique. Yeah, fuck it. Dude, my friend's a engineer at EA, and he literally does nothing for work. He even tells me. He says that they literally work on the NHL game 2 months before the deadline because they literally do that little upgrades. 206, low kick by Muga. Right hand by Muga. Oh, big left by Sarwin. Sarwin with the right uppercut. Muga's tough as nails, but there's another right hand by Sarwin. Left hand by Muga. Sarwin with the right to the body. Muga eats another 1-2. Muga's face is destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. And a knockdown again by Sarwin. Muga back up to his feet. And here comes Sarwin again with the right hand. He runs at him with the running start. Oh my God, it's so oh my God, dude. He ran at him. He ran at him. It was a running punch. It was a running punch. That was a fucking Waffle House knockout. World star. World star. He ran at him like he was at a goddamn Waffle House. He freaking clotheslined his ass. Man, what a beatdown by Myanmar. Wow. Unreal. What a fight. What a performance by Myanmar. And hey, you guys got a guy in the main event too, so well represented tonight. Myanmar clobbered him. You have to, Frank, are you working today or are you sitting back and watching fights the whole day? Yeah, NBA 2K literally doesn't copy and paste every year. All they do is change the people in the game. That's why I don't get why people complain about UFC 5. They actually change stuff. Undisputed 3, man, for Xbox 360. That was the best one. The one with Forrest Griffin on the cover. Or wait, was he Undisputed 3? One was Brock, one was Forrest, I think. Bots, please. Hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Sad I missed the early fights, but there's going to be some badass fighters later. Absolutely. I mean, we have... How many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more Muay Thai fights? So, plenty of fights, my man. We're officially halfway through the card. UFC 2 was lit. Spring 26th, they will have an announcement. Yo, shout out to everyone last night who supported the hockey stream, by the way. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers on my hockey channel. We're less than 100 subscribers away. All right, yeah, I think he's getting bot. I think he's getting the bot. Yo, what's up, Tati? Thank you. Look, I got my trusty blanket and my freaking gloves. It's minus 21 Fahrenheit right now. How cold is it for you? Yo, if you're just sipping on some coffee this morning, go to One Championship and watch some One Friday fights with us. It's free in Canada too. Small gloves Muay Thai, 3-minute rounds. Very similar to a lot of the shit we did when we sparred back in the day. Except way more brutal. And they're little Thai fighters with like 100 fights under their belt. But yes, you stay warm too. Yeah, Wyatt's just chilling in 70 degrees. I know, God, where's Reddy? Reddy's in Tampa. So he's like, oh, yeah, it's cold today. 80 outside. Work later, but I'm going to watch these morning cards before I get some sleep. All right, well, I should be live for either Hex or FEN. I'm not going to lie, even though Hex is free, thank you, by the way, for helping us out. I've never done an FEN card on the channel, so I'm going to see how. I think the pay-per-view is under $10. If it's under $10, I'm gonna buy it. I think we're going full Poland. We're becoming the Polish life channel. Ice Lash of Popsicle. The last reward you can win in UFC is 2089. I played all the UFCs, and the only one, and this one's by far the smoothest, the most capable of technology. The game just has nostalgia in people's minds. I mean, this one, I played UFC 5 too, and it's good. No issues with it. I did like UFC 3 a lot. So 3, 5. I played 3 more than 5 for sure. And then Undisputed 3 was just like, it was ahead of its time too, sis, where like it was the first time an MMA game was as smooth as it was. And the career mode for it was awesome. I'll say the career mode for me, just the mechanics of it were better than any of the EA ones. Hey, every Friday morning at this time it's on, so check it out. Check it out. But have a good one. Stay warm. Stay warm. Yeah, everyone's getting freaking hit with this. Now, Florida's actually sort of cold right now, like below 40, I guess. Yo, 40 is shorts weather to us in freaking Minnesota. Good to see you, Denial. Yeah, I am sniffing away here. It's like people who say Vice City is better than GTA 5. That's not possible. But GTA Vice City can give it a run to older people because of nostalgia. Well, I mean, some people might just enjoy playing it too. So I think, yeah. I think when they just say it's better, you got to ask, like, well, what do you mean it's better? Because, like, it's literally not, but you could enjoy playing it. Like, I enjoy watching KSW more than UFC. Do I think it's better? Yes. But is it better? No. You know what I mean? UFC 2 is goated. Very last reward for UFC 5 is UFC 209, Tyron Woodley. That's not right. I mean, it's basically Hollywood Fight Night, but under a different name. But yes. The Battle Pass alone, UFC 5, makes it better. The fact every month I can lock rare fighters and a bunch of fight kits. See, I don't care about any of that shit. But that's the thing. I'm not a gamer like you. For me, it's just like I play the career mode and that's it. I see Florida has snow. I mean, like I said, man, when you see Senator Ted Cruz get the fuck out of Texas, you know it's going to be cold. Yeah, for them, though, that's cold. My lady heading there tomorrow. I'm heading to Arizona in a couple weeks, so I'm pretty stoked on that. Never been to Arizona, and it's perfect time. Perfect time to get the fuck out of friggin' snow, ice, cold, everything filled Minnesota. Patty Belt tomorrow. In Texas, I see the meme about that. It's true. It's a meme now, but it's true. It's crazy how I don't have as much upkeep on everything I own when the temperature isn't changing. Tires, batteries, plumbing, a lot of shit. I'm grateful. True. My poor car, this is the first year that it's not in a garage. It's literally sitting outside getting fucking hammered by the cold. That was my only complaint for UFC 5 as they didn't change the career mode, but I think nobody plays it. Everybody wants to go online. Personally enjoy offline game. Yeah, see, like I never, I'm not gonna lie, chat. You guys might not believe me. I never played UFC 5 live once. And no, it had nothing to do with us because you fucking suck. Each and everyone could beat you. Like, yeah, you're right. They probably could. But it was just like, same with the NHL games. I played be a GM and I play, if I have a buddy over and want to play a quick match, we'll go head to head. But I was born in the 90s, so same, we're a little bit older here. The only online games I really played were actually pretty much the only one I ever played was I think I played Halo and Counter-Strike. I chose the quality of a fighting game of the unique style of each fighter and unique strike selection for me, and that's why 2 is the best for me. Style make fights. The Scousers don't get knocked out. Myanmar. Gaethje, you gonna test that theory, bro? Faziev would have tested that theory. I mean, Patty's a good fighter, man, but this has been one of the easiest paths to the title for a UFC fighter not named Kaya Sakura, who literally just got the fucking golden ticket right away. Dude, love the Black Beast. Acosta's good though. Like Acosta is, top 5 heavyweight worthy, which are top 5 heavyweight are the only good heavyweights in the UFC. Maybe it's extending into 6 or 7 now, but the Black Beast, man, I know it was a Herzog quick finish, but I do think he was going to finish Taliesin Teixeira anyways in that fight. Like, I think it still would have ended in that fashion, even though it probably, not even probably, that was an early finish. That was a Herzog freaking gambling, fucking allegedly gambling freaking shit. But yeah, Lewis could knock him out, man. Acosta is quicker on the feet these days, though, I will say, and has good footwork because he's got a boxing background. You know, the thing about Acosta too is he can lean on his grappling, but I think like Derek Lewis ain't no Robelis Despain, right? Like, you're not just gonna fucking hold him down. I mean, even Almeida couldn't finish Derek Lewis on the ground, and Derek Lewis was able to get back up to his feet at times. Fucking Almeida. He seems more calm, honestly, the Black Beast. I think he knows that he's... Put it this way. 3 years ago, the UFC was about to cut him. Right? Now, I think with the current president just loving Derek Lewis, a White House card coming up, and the fans still showing up to watch him, and him being very popular, I'm pretty sure he'll have a UFC contract until the day he retires. You know what I mean? Now, he could just lose 3 in a row and the UFC say, all right, sorry, Lewis, you're done. But even if he keeps going win one, lose one, win one, lose one, I think Derek Lewis will have a UFC contract until he says, I'm done, you know? Saying a guy like Derek Lewis doesn't have a chance is a stretch. I don't think Lewis has any chance more, to be honest. Books don't realize how good Costa is. Again, I don't even know what the odds are. I watch fights, not numbers. But Derek Lewis is literally the puncher's chance fighter. So, yeah, I think the fact you say he doesn't have a chance is crazy because he literally beat Volkov off a chance. He literally came back and beat like 4 different guys in his career off just chances, right? I think Acosta, I literally just acknowledged how good Acosta was too, that like I think he is top. And people come back, oh, UFC heavyweight shit. No, I know, that's what I'm saying. He is top UFC heavyweight worthy. Like, he's in a category, not like that. The UFC heavyweight is divided into 2 categories: good fighters, regional fighters. There is no in between. There's good heavyweight fighters and there's regional fighters in the UFC. There's no in between. Top 15, you know, top 10, top 30, it doesn't exist. There are good fighters and there are regional fighters. And Acosta is in the good fighter category. And so is Lewis. So I think there is definitely a chance for him to win. But Acosta's quicker, Acosta's younger, and he has, I don't want to say as much power as the Black Beast, but he's got power for a heavyweight. Power that I don't think a lot of people associate with him yet still regularly, because his early fights were 3-round boxing matches. But now he's starting to put guys to fucking sleep. The speed advantage is there, but it only takes one for Derek Lewis to fuck you up. Oh, that's right. That's right. And he has a podcast now. Not going against the Black Beast again. That belly doesn't hold him back much. Kind of like Roy Nelson. I mean, he had freaking some abs in his last fight, too. He did a little comeback. Yeah, I don't think anyone's sleeping on Acosta. I don't know what the odds are, but I imagine Acosta's the favorite. I don't know anything can happen in a single fight. I think it's 30-27 Costa. I think he plays it very smart. The other guy's a beast and he's coming up, so it's going to be a wild hope, not like Aspinall. You can have skills to pay the bills, but you got to avoid the swing that sends you to the Shadow Realm 2 for 15 minutes. Oh, I have Pavlovich in the top for sure. I mean, he has had a little bit of a down stretch, but I got him in the top for sure. He was doing that food like dance like Daniel in his food video dance. Oh, that's funny. He was doing his salsa. All right, next 2 fighters are finally making their walkout. All right, let's see. I'm bringing up the heavyweights. And let's see where it drops. All right, so gone Volkov, Pavlovich, Blades, Acosta. Lewis, Gaziev. And then I'll say Walter Walker, Jelton Almeida, Sergey Spivak. Still not there. They're still regional in my mind. They're right on the line, but they're not. Because I could see all of those guys going to a different major organization and losing. You know what I mean? I think Blades has done enough to absolutely not. Absolutely. Again, you watch more MMA than me, so you're probably right, but I can't agree on that. Proven himself way too much against heavyweights who were good at the time he beat them and guys who are still good. Yet he still has beaten top guys. So, no, Blades is 100% in the top. 100% in the top. If you think Blades isn't good enough for the top, then you have to take out Volkov. You have to take out Waldo Acosta. You have to take out... Yeah, I mean, you have to take out those guys if you think Blades not in there too. Got to take out Pavlovich. But yeah, I mean, that's heavyweight for you though. Because yeah, I'm looking at the top 15 here. It's like Ty doesn't belong there. Mick Parkin, Walker, unproven. Teixeira, unproven. Spivak, again, he's just on that line. He can beat some of them, but then he loses to others. Almeida, again, I still don't think he's proven yet against the best in the world. Acosta, I'm very happy with his development though, and I think he's 100% stamped his ticket there. And I think, like, does Curtis Blades beat Acosta right now? Maybe not. But I think Curtis Blades, even last year, 2 years ago, 100% beats him. But that would be a fun one, to be honest. That would be maybe not a fun fight, but it would be interesting to see how it plays out stylistically. I know. Dude, I only watch prelims. I don't give a fuck about UFC pay-per-views, man. And I think people who do are crazy. Ty would oh yeah, I agree with that. People who care way too much about UFC pay-per-views literally just want something to get pissed off about because they just think it's going to be the best fight in the world, and then it's always, or that they're going to be the best fights in the world, and then they're not, and then they get pissed off and say the UFC sucks, and the next day they're back to jerking off over the UFC. It just, I don't get it at all. So I'd way rather watch regional MMA. I'd way rather invest my time into watching MMA that's actually enjoyable and fun and that I want to promote. Allen. I was shocked. I will say this is one of those where I did look up the numbers because someone asked me. They were like, did you know that Allen is the biggest underdog? And I'm like, I don't think he's the biggest underdog on the card. And he's not. But I was surprised to see the odds. And as long as he doesn't break his hand in the first round, I got Allen, baby. Prelim's going to be lit, dude. Robbie, I posted a bunch of... by the way, the fighters doing their walkthrough right now. I posted a bunch of film/highlights of the prospects on the card here today. Here, I'll show you quickly. Oops. All right, the fighters are being announced now. So every week before UFC, again, I care way more about the prospects. I care way more about the regional scene than the top guys in the UFC who just fight safe and put on boring ass fights. Pisses me off, and I have no time for that shit. But I love watching the prospects and the guys on the come up. So like Pulayev, Gauthier, Freeman, Hawkett, Ty Miller. I put together a highlight package of all of them. And if you want to see the whole thing in one, it is there. It was shadow banned, so you have to find it on my channel now. And then if you guys want to see me stream other stuff, we got a whole smorgasbord. And the schedule was posted, guys. The schedule was posted. We got a lot of streams coming up the rest of the weekend as well. But let's get back to One Friday Fights here, as these next two fighters are being announced. Yeah, okay, yeah, this Russian, he's pretty young, if I'm not mistaken. He's like 20 or just turned 20. Ounce plus 210, juicy, especially with the fighting nerds falling apart slowly. I don't think that has anything to do with it, but I just think Silva's style is not good for Allen, who can withstand a storm early and then probably could just, maybe not spinning elbow, but could find his moment when Silva gets frustrated or blitzes and catch him. Round one. Hell yeah, dude. Blue gloves, round 2 KO. Silva gonna neuter Silva, or Allen gonna neuter Silva. Prelims have some of the best fights. Usually people who skip prelims don't know what they're missing. Exactly. Because the fighters are hungrier. They're either hungry to stay in the league or they're hungry to come up in the league. And that's the only difference. Skill-wise, don't get me wrong. The highest level fights in the UFC are the highest level. But as a result, under the UFC rules, the fake MMA rules, they're just boring fights, man. Overall, they're boring fights. At least the prelims put together good fights in fake MMA rules, i.e. the unified rule set. 2 minutes and 12 seconds. A lot of feints. Low kick, swing and miss by Yunusov. Yunusov, by the way, undefeated in one championship, 6-0 in one championship, 3 knockouts, 3 decisions. Big left hand by Yunusov. And he's only 18. 149. Up against a 33-year-old, Soe Lin Oo, who is 8-2 in the promotion, only 3 knockouts. Still can't believe Diego spinning took Silva's head off. By the way, I have twice brought my comment up, whole reading another, and then just skip mine like you read it and usually wouldn't care, but you skip my solid takes. No, my BS, sorry. I missed this one. Yes, I think motherfuckers are forgetting his pedigree. He made Max think and work harder than everyone, but Ilya and Alex. Sorry, some of my comments aren't coming in live on StreamYard, so I'm sorry if I'm missing a few of them. But thank you for bringing it up. I'll go back and check them out. I gotta have like a YouTube tab open because StreamYard, like, it's been loading them sometimes like 2 minutes after or out of order, so my apologies, buddy. 51 seconds. Yeah, he almost beat Max. Well, at least, I shouldn't say almost beat Max, but had a competitive fight against Max. The only time Allen has really faded in fights is when he's broken his hands. Because he breaks his hand in every fucking fight. So that is a legitimate concern. Silva does have a big bald head. Yeah, so sorry about that denial. Oh, big left by Somai. Knee by Yasunov. And sometimes I'm just a little dumb and I miss the comments too, so. But that was a good one, so I'm glad you told me to go back and find it. Facts, like yesterday, Tough Enough was a first round KO. Wild Bro, Badass Fighters was watching. Yeah, dude, Tough Enough was awesome. If I wasn't covering the Minnesota Wild last night, I would have been live for Tough Enough as well. I'm the same way with hockey, though. I love watching the WHL, college hockey, World Juniors more than the NHL. Oh, FEN. Okay. I didn't know it was on Canal Plus either. If it's only like $5 to $10, though, I'll just buy it and support the league. But noted. Thank you, Half Dead Frank. I will check it out. Like I said, I'm probably going to take an hour nap between one championship and the afternoon shows, but I'll fire up Mr. 99 and we'll see what's cooking. All right, round 2. 237. Left elbow by Yunusov. Low kick by Yunusov. I just want your BS comments. That's why I'm skipping your shit. Yo, what's up, Lee Pro? So nobody has a clue what we're talking about other than me and you would be called. Maybe. Well, I mean, I think there's some people who know that name. Left hand by Yunusov. 1-2 by Yunusov. Left hand by Khunponnoi. And they're back up to their feet. Little trip there by Khunponnoi. 142. Body kick by Yunusov. Yunusov with the right. Yunusov with the left, but Khunponnoi actually having a decent second round here. Spinning back for the attempt by Yunusov, sorry. Caught the leg kick and landed a big left hand. 1 minute and 20 seconds in the second round. Hey, shout out to Waggle. It's a good one. I like this one. They just had a new drop, by the way. They just had a new drop, so go check out their stuff. $58 seconds. I ain't getting any money back from this. It's just to support the homies. It's my friend's company in Minnesota. I mean, we hate Nick from Glory more than Mick from UFC, but yes, I was looking forward to that fight too. 34 seconds. Knee to the body by Yunusov. What's up, Co? Clinch work. Knee by Yunusov. Left elbow by Yunusov. Knee by Yunusov. Left elbow by Yunusov. Knee by Yunusov. Elbow by Yunusov. Oh, another elbow by Yunusov. Khunponnoi has a good chin, man. Yunusov has cracked him with some elbows. There's another one. Sorry for your neck, Kayla. Oh, big left. Big left by the tie. And that's going to do it for the second round. Damn. Not gonna lie, I was making myself laugh. I was hyping up the sponsors on the Soda Pod. But they are win sponsors. You can tell you guys care about who they are, not just taking any sponsor. Absolutely. Zambonis didn't renew. But I think next year or at the beginning of the season, we might work with them again and do some events there. Yes. Those were funny. No, Zambonis was just a small run because of a bunch of the World Junior Hockey events there. Honestly, when the high school hockey tournament comes around or playoffs, if the Wild make the playoffs, we'll probably start doing some stuff with them. Data knew that fight was too good to be true to have the fights on that card. Like I said, overall, I don't think the pay-per-view is that strong, but I do think the card is a good card tomorrow. It was like cannabis comedy show or something like that. No, it was like cannabis bingo brunch or something. Round 3. I was leaning Amanda too. 243, but she hadn't fought in a while. That's the big thing. Ring rust is a thing. Not for everybody, but well, time will tell. More time away from the ring. Oh, right hand by Yunusov. Speaking of the ring, I mean, Khunpponnoi's commanding the ring right now, walking forward, pressuring Yunusov, but Yunusov's landing more shots, especially in the clinch, man. Yunusov looks more Thai than the Thai in the clinch, landing more knees and elbows. 213. They probably will. The first round, they're in a monster division, so there's not really an easy matchup in the first round, though. and they haven't got past the first round in like a comically long time. 158. Literally the entire NHL fans, every market knows the Wild is the team that can't get past the first round. It's a meme at this point. 148. Oh, big left by Khunponnoi. Yep, exactly. Unless you're, excuse me, unless you're a rebuilding team and you make it the first year after like missing for a few years and, you know, accumulating draft picks and building the team. Because hockey's different because they draft 18-year-olds who usually don't play for like 3 years. So you really have to draft and develop your prospects, unlike the NFL and NBA who come in the next year, right? Most hockey players will go back to junior, go back to college, play in the minors. Only the elite come in their first year. So the NHL is even crazier. When you go into a rebuild, you literally have to give up probably 3 to 5, sometimes even 6 years. Every team, baby. Every team. All right. Doctor's looking at the blood on Soma's face. He says we're good. If I told you the Wild win the championship this year, but they get bounced the first round of the playoffs next year, taking 100 times out of 100. Oh, absolutely. Bro, I'd make the team winning and then folding the next year. If the Canucks won and then folded, at least they won in my lifetime. 45 seconds. Like that CFL team, one and done. Fucking Baltimore. Oh, spinning back fist by Yunusov. Didn't land clean. God, he's so good in the clinch. Big left hand by Yunusov. Big left elbow by Yunusov. Okay, maybe the team folding is a little bit of a stretch, but I'm picking up what you're putting down for sure. 20 seconds. Right elbow. Because honestly, it usually happens. I mean, the Capitals won the playoffs or won the Stanley Cup and then lost to the Bruins in the first round in the next year. But they still made playoffs. Oh, left elbow again. Dude. Khunponnoi has the craziest chin. That is it. He took so many elbows. His face looks like he went through a fucking Freddy Krueger special. Entire Twitter community for the Eagles are saying, trade the coach and quarterback because we lost. I went through 25 years of darkness. I wouldn't give my unborn child to keep. I'll give my unborn child to keep them. They brought me happiness. Yeah, and if they still brought your team to the playoffs and had good seasons overall, like, you don't pull the trigger that early, even in football. Dude, he's only 18. He's so good. Like, he couldn't finish the tie, but that's because this guy's got a crazy chin. He won our division back to back. First time done, 21 years, and people want... Yeah, sports fans are nuts, though. Like, no joke, man. The Wild are having a really good season, all things considered, with, like, the division, the condensed schedule because of the Olympics. You know, their backup goaltender who's getting a lot of starts, being a rookie this year. They have a rookie in the top 6. Like, they made a big boy trade and they're going for it, but they'll lose 2 games in a row or lose a game, and the fans are like, this team sucks. We shouldn't have made the trade for the best defenseman in the league, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, man, it's hockey and there's 82 games. Like, no team is going to win them all. Even the Colorado Avalanche have started losing. Even they don't have Gary Bettman's plot armor. Great victory by Yunusov. Oh, we got more Myanmar. Burma. We got Nae Yin out of Burma going up against Khunsuk Mor Krung De Thobri. Sesh. I said to give the coach give coach minutes 5 years. Minimum 5 years, even if we miss playoffs 2-3 times. I've been to the last 3 Super Bowls. It's been a party. There you go. I definitely understand why Philly has a bad reputation is all I'll say. Yeah. Dude, I mean, Philadelphia Flyers fans, I imagine, are just as crazy, are just as crazy as Eagles fans, I imagine. Like, I know how, like, Philly fans are nuts. I don't watch enough football, but I know enough about Philly fans there, too, to know that you guys are a little nuts. I mean, I always tell the story. I worked with a guy who went to a Philadelphia Flyers game in Philly. And I think he was a Rangers fan. He was wearing his Rangers jersey. And some kid said, "Hey, mister." And he looks at the kid, "Hey, what's up, little Jimmy?" He said, "Fuck you," and spat on his shoes. And then his dad was like, "Good job, kid, good job." Greatest run of my life. So that's what it's like to be a freaking Boston fan. Boston sports fan. You guys, Boston sports fans just win every single fucking year, man. I mean, not every year, but Bruins were winning when the Patriots were winning. Fucking basketball team was winning. Like, it's crazy. Is their lacrosse team winning too? Like, for fuck's sakes, bro. Probably never see that again. Not in your lifetime. Bro, every time we win the Super Bowl, we have fucking deaths because people climb. Yeah. It's the same in Finland. When Finland wins like world championships in hockey, like Helsinki and everything gets shut down. And it still happened, yep. They're doing that in most major cities now. They did that in Toronto too in Game 7 because they thought Blue Jay fans were gonna fucking go crazy like that too. All right, next two fans are making their walkouts. Sorry, next two fighters are making their walkouts. Nai Yin making his debut. Khunsuk gets a huge pop from the crowd. He is 7-5 with 6 knockouts, 1 decision. So he either wins the fight in beautiful fashion or loses the fight, mostly via decision. He beat his last opponent, but before then was on a 2-fight losing streak. I don't know how good of a chin the Burma guy has. So I'm going Khunsuk. Again, most of the Burmese guys, they're very good at brawling. We'll see if he's as technical as the last guy we saw. 6 eggs left for the month. This is what I call a pickle. I know I have to go buy some eggs today. Even if I have to pick them up at a fucking gas station like Quick Trip. God, I don't even want to. I don't even want to try starting my car today. You know what? I've never used what do you call the food delivery apps? Are there a few of them? DoorDash. Doesn't Uber do one as well? I've never used that shit. Maybe today's the first day that I actually fucking put someone else's car in frozen danger. You got by Dr. Stoppage. It's my one rule is don't use food delivery services because they are a scam and they just rob you blind. But I don't want to leave my house. It's too fucking cold. Daily fight for UFC today is Derek Lewis versus Derek Lewis. So they're not even trying the daily fights. Were so fun for years. Jeez. I wonder when Paramount's actually going to load up their catalog. Or if they're just going to keep stuff on Fight Pass. They give you a good deal. It's still just a waste of money, right? Like, cooking your food is the only way to maximize savings. Buying food from a restaurant, especially delivery service, it's like burning your money, but I might have to do it today. All in on Islam at Hexagon tonight. Decent dog odds. You heard it here first, folks. Good to see you, Moy's audio. But we'll see what they got. 57 wins. Yeah, dude, I was that guy even growing up for when like I ordered pizza, I'd go pick it up because I said fuck the delivery charge. All right, here we go. I was excited to go to Paramount. The only full card they had was that Brock card where they should have got finished in round 1, but the decision was rigged. I imagine, because this was confirmed, that they are going to beef up the catalog, but that they're just putting as much effort into beefing up the catalog like Dana White is putting effort in promoting this big deal, which is non-existent, ladies and gentlemen, non-existent. 237. What's up, Tet? High kick by Yine. Oh, that was a nice kick too. Khunsuk had to block it, but it did his noggin. 221. Where's Myanmar for their boy? Are they not down with the Yine? 212. Low kick by Khunsuk. Oh, big shot by Khunsuk. Again, Khunsuk, 6 knockouts in his 7 one championship wins. Double left, right hand by Khunsuk, and clinching is a Yine. Only time I ever did DoorDash was after a 12 to 15 hour shift. And not saying I did, but potentially would get it free because it was a piece of shit. Hey, well then, you're more like a guru than a POS. 134. Oh, big right hand by Khunsuk. Wait, you saying you robbed him? I am mugging you. I am mugging you. I'm mugging you for the freaking... I'm trying to think of what you would order. 112. Left hand by Khunsuk. Yep. Dude, that, in my opinion, was one of the worst fucking blatant UFC going, we just need Brock to get into the second round. He can still win this fight for us. Whew. Moment from the UFC. Shane Carwin was what was one and is one of my favorite heavyweights to have ever competed in the UFC. Because after that loss, he was pretty much done. Yeah, Carwin beat the fuck out of him for 1 round, dude. Derek Lewis said he'll knock him out in the first round. Lewis prediction. 27 seconds. Yeah, Shane Carwin, man. Go watch his fights. He also coached on the Ultimate Fighter season that Neil Magny was on. Roy Nelson, Shane Carwin. It was a weird season because Roy Nelson clearly did not want to be there. And I think the producers thought that would be funny for the show, but it wasn't that great. Body kick by Yine, and Khunsuk gets a head kick of his own. Counter right hand by Yine, and that is it for the first round. Hey, salut, salut. Bonjour, Sandro, Bosi, combat, bien sûr, cette chaîne. Oui, ça c'est one championship. Don't. Sandro Bosi va bataille sur cette card. Brought food with only ketchup. What the fuck are there pickles and mustard on this? Instant refund. Don't ever talk to an agent. Oh, interesting, interesting. Yeah, the fight's coming up, buddy. The fight's coming up. Crazy Card was undefeated before that, then lost 1 more time and never had a professional fight again. Yep. He had some health issues. 255. And let's be honest, was on the fucking sauce, bro. Was on the freaking sauce. Like everybody was at the time, so. Once UFC started to test regularly, it was like, all right, I'm out. I know. He was the better MMA fighter. He was the better. He was a 1-round MMA fighter with his gas tank, but he was the better MMA fighter. And his hands were 3 of mine. They were so big. Oh, big step back left by Khunsuk. Khunsuk with a 1-2. Yeah, dude. Carwin was fucking awesome. If you guys were watching the UFC around that time, you know. Real ones know, man. Pavlovich was the Wish version of fucking Carwin. 2 minutes on the clock. Except I will say Pavlovich has better cardio than Shane Carwin, but... Oh, big left to the body by Khunsuk. And I heard Carwin wasn't doing too well recently, but finally came out and talked about his health and financial situation and everything now. Not that I did that, but maybe someone I know did, or maybe I did do it. The world will never know. Clinching is Yine. Oh, no way. Well, I'm excited to watch. I'm excited to watch, brother. Mon français frère. Oh, big right hand to the body by Khunsuk, and clinching again is Yine. I love how all the French MMA fans and Muay Thai fans know that City Life, we cover Irish, we cover PFL, freaking Europe, and we cover the UFC France card. So, je parle un petit peu de français. They know this is the spot. 1-2 by Yine. The fights are on right now, buddy. We're literally doing a fight companion. 37 seconds. Left to the body by Khunsuk. Another left to the body by Khunsuk. 30 seconds on the clock. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights till your boy. We're on this one right now. Final seconds of this round. Absolutely. Oh, and a body kick by Khunsuk at the end there, and that's going to do it for the second round. I got it 2 rounds. He's just like me in the bedroom. I got 2 rounds for Khunsuk, guys. I think Burma's down 2 rounds. He's going to need a knockout to finish this. The commentary saying that Khunsuk got a frustrating first round. I still think he won the first round, despite him maybe not being able to get everything going. Not sure, but I'm pretty sure Brock fight was the only time he ever round 2 in his career. I think in the UFC, yes. Maybe in his entire career, but definitely in the UFC. Let's take a look. I think you are right. Oh, he was so fun to watch, man. The engineer, Shane Carwin. That's right. He was a fucking engineer. We don't know about the Texas regional scene because it doesn't say what round, but yeah, in the UFC, all first rounds. All first rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the UFC. And he was on his way to beating fucking Brock Lesnar. Went to a decision against Junior Dos Santos, but lost. Merci. Je suis from Canada, donc mon français est le Québécois, calice, tabarnak. 2 minutes and 25 seconds in this third round.
Let's get it on.
And doing a good job is Khunsuk. Khunsuk with the left. Khunsuk. Right hand on Yine. He caught him. Yine went to the ground, but back up to his feet. Yep. Mon français, c'est pas bon, mais c'est bon que je peux parler avec vous ici. Ça va aider mon français un peu. 159. Yep. Oh, big left by Khunsuk. How much more of these can Yine take? 9 to the left of the body. 9 with a double left jab. And Khunsuk with a big right again. Khunsuk with some knees. God, the first fights must have been bloody as hell because there's blood everywhere on the canvas. Because JDS took rounds 2 and 3. Yep. Carwin came out swinging. I think cracked him in the first round too. But yeah, that gas tank and that... Let's just say he wasn't on EPO, but probably on everything else. 118, nice trip by Yine. Which again, I'm not blaming him for it. Everybody was on that shit in the UFC at that point, and we loved it. That's when the UFC was good. Oh, big knee by Khunsuk. Right? No, Chuck Liddell was a thing. Randy Couture, Tito Ortiz. We had some stars back in the day. Nice little sweep by Yine. Hell, even fucking the Shamrock brothers. High kick by Khunsuk. $40 seconds. Front kick by Khunsuk. Khunsuk with a clinch. He looks up at the time. How much time does he have? I mean, Khunsuk's going to win this fight, but does he have enough time to knock him out? Clinching. Nick Diaz Army. Let's fucking go. Joe Rogan podcast by day. All day. UFC was special back then, man. I'll take the old school UFC over anything today. I don't care. Me too. Just a different vibe. Oh, big right hand by Khunsuk. And you know what? Maybe that's why I watch all these regionals, because it has like some of these regional shows just have like that same nostalgic vibe to them. Luke's and LFA wouldn't be as big if UFC was old school, though. True, but Luke's and LFA are the new old school UFC shows that we watch, right? They got the similar vibe. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, like when I go to an LFA event, I'm like, this is at a casino and a theater for, with 3,000 people around me. I'm like, this is what it was like when Silva fought Lieben. This is what it was like when Diego Sanchez fought Nick Diaz. This was the environment. And so that's super cool. Bro, I bet Luke's in fucking Mexico is more of a party than any UFC event today or in years past, too. God, I hope Luke's gets a proper TV deal. How many head kicks were in that fight? At least six. At least six. And 3 of them were in the first round. Good to see you, chummy boy. Good to see you. Yeah, definitely similar vibes, but still different. Old UFC was really special. I feel towards that how casuals feel about today. Being a casual fan 20 years ago wasn't even a bad thing. No, because if you were a casual fan, at least you knew about the sport. And that is it for Khunsuk. Great win, great win, great win. Didn't get the finish. Wait, no way. No way. Okay, I got to get one of these right now. One championship has playing cards, bro. Or not playing cards, but friggin', they're doing their best UFC fucking card impression, dude. Where's my fucking... What the fuck was that? I bet the cards are better than the phone app game. When UFC first started, it was hilarious to watch Royce Gracie whoop big dudes 100 pounds heavier. Did I see what, bro? All right, more Muay Thai. We got only Muay Thai on this card. For the game, yeah. I might, oh my God, I might still have it on my phone. Does it even load anymore? Oh my God, chat. It's trying to get me to log in. Fuck that. Oh no, this is just the app. Never mind. This was oh no, you can still play the game here too. Oh my God, dude. They got friggin'... That's hilarious. They have a whole One Games app. The cards looked bad ass. I only speak French and English, my man, so you might need to translate. First 10 UFCs wasn't exactly what I was talking about. A few of those events are hard to watch if you watch the whole thing through. Like UFC 1, I've seen quite a bit. They get to be a lot of fun around the Spike. Yeah, no, Spike TV and early Fox, but mostly Spike TV was the glory years. The first 10 UFCs, that's when UFC was a martial arts tournament and wasn't mixed martial arts yet. I still really enjoyed those because, again, it wasn't MMA. It was just martial art versus martial art and freak show fights. But I like them. I still do. But yeah, no, Spike TV days is what we're talking about. Those were the glory years. That's when shit went from like 0 to 100 real fast. All right, the next two fighters are making their walkouts now. God, I don't even think I have enough time to grab another coffee. Yeah. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It's crazy that Shuto Japan, I'll grab a coffee after this. It's crazy that Shuto Japan was more far along with what MMA was and even the UFC at the time. That's why I have some excitement for Paramount, because the people that own Paramount are the same people that own Fox during the deal. Which maybe they can actually fucking save The Ultimate Fighter. You call it a freak show or a shit show? I truly think it was more of a martial arts show, because no joke, man, like I would go to tournaments and fight and compete in tournaments that were that but light, right? That with pads on, pretty much, where it was like, sure, you weren't allowed to grapple, but it was like any other martial art went. So for me, it was very much like, yeah, this was my childhood. I went to martial arts tournaments where you'd have some random ass dude in a random colored gi show up and say he's a karate master or whatever, and you'd fight in a striking competition. So the late 80s, early 90s were all about like the martial arts, the Karate Kid boom, right? And I feel like the UFC was like riding the final coattail of that and freak show fighting. And then it evolved, and I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. But if you watch the first UFCs, it resembles more of like fucking Prime Show MMA and Fame MMA in Poland today. And if you watch Shuto in like 1985, 86, it looks exactly like MMA today, which is pretty cool. That Shuto in the 70s and 80s had advanced MMA, but they just called it shoot fighting. I went to MMA as a kid as well, but I think it was a little later on because I remember the cage, everybody sneaking out back. So we could join even the fighters. I never went to that's cool. I never went to a live MMA event as a kid, but I went to, yeah, like, there was no cage. There were just mats. But, no, you know what? In British Columbia, cage fighting was legal. I'm trying to think. There were provinces, though, where it still wasn't sanctioned. But I'm pretty sure BC was one of the first ones that allowed it. Unfortunately, BC's first representation in on the UFC stage was the guy that Chris Lieben... there was a guy whose bed Chris Lieben pissed on. Strange Brew in season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter. He was from northern BC. Poor guy. They picked the one Canadian with no fucking MMA training. And they threw him in the ringer with some of these friggin... Season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter. People don't understand. Like, those guys at the time were all like top guys on the respected regional. And back then, like, Strikeforce, for example, was as good as the UFC. So, like, Bobby Southworth, who was a very good Strikeforce guy, like, never fought in the UFC after The Ultimate Fighter, but definitely could have. The Iceman came to one of the shows one time and knocked out 3 dudes, and I have a picture of it somewhere back home. It's nowhere on his record, but I swear to God it happened. Dude, that is amazing. Or it might have been 2 flying knee knockout, and someone choked out. Red Gloves KO. All right, both of them are in the cage right now. We got Dunk against Kajornklai. We got Thailand versus Thailand here. Kajornklai making his debut, 24 years of age. Dunk, 27, lost his debut. He lost his debut to Super Yai Chan, a Burmese fighter, and he got knocked out in the first round. Hell yeah. I just feel like if you watched MMA back then, even if you weren't like a Chuck diehard, like I liked Tito growing up. I'm not gonna lie. I liked Tito growing up because he wasn't CTE Tito. He actually, you know, until Randy Couture spanked him, I feel like Tito was my guy. Then after that, I was like, oof. But having said all that, I still liked Chuck. Like, I was like, oh, Tito's going to get his ass kicked by Chuck. And I accepted that right away, and it happened. Hendo, fucking loved Henderson. See, I was a fan of Hendo before he was even in the UFC. I liked him in Pride and on the regionals. But what I did love about Dan, too, is he came into the UFC as an old fart and still dominated. Let's get it all! 214. Oh, missing with the right hand was Kajornklai. Especially on Pride, yep. But he was a coach on The Ultimate Fighter, which was fun. Team USA versus Team UK. Team UK cleaned up the Americans, but Hendo got the last laugh by sending Bisping to the Shadow Realm. Speaking of Shadow Realm, Kajornklai just missed with the right hand on dunk. So, bro's a funny motherfucker. Dude, he really is. A right hand by Kajornklai. Swing and miss by dunk. Fun to town, brother. Hey, thank you, Wyatt. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, nice 1-2 by dunk. We'll be live. We'll be live later as well. 125. Guys, we are almost at 25,000 subscribers. We're 500 subscribers away. Or sorry, 800 subscribers away. So smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, dunk with the right hand, missing with the follow-up left hook. Oh, it was great. Oh, big right by Kajornklai. Especially on like the old MMA forums. Sherdog freaking blogs. 55 seconds. Oh, step back left by Dunk. Dunk with some big shots to the body. Oh, but Kajornklai tagged him with the right hand. Kajornklai, calm, cool, collected in his debut. Right hand by Kajornklai. Body kick, right hand. Dunk with the right hand. Dunk with the low kick knockdown. They're not going to count it as a knockdown, but... Speaking of low kicks, shout out to our boy Scrappy, back in the win column on the regional scene. Catches predators by day on YouTube. Beats up motherfuckers by night. He landed a leg kick TKO victory in his last fight last weekend. So shout out to Scrappy, Dustin Lampros. 510 PC. Go check it out. And that is it for the first round. He was on The Ultimate Fighter, too. He was on Team Volkanovski that year, him and Ortega coach, which seems like a lifetime ago. They straight up did not like each other. And, hey, the UFC, Dana White, even at that time, was smart, man. Going over to Japan, making the wagers, saying that Chuck was going to beat Rampage. Poor Rampage losing to Vanderlei right after. All right, here we go. Round 2. I will say, when Rampage came to the UFC and when he walked out to the Pride FC theme song in his first fight, I got goosebumps, man. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Let's get it all. Oh, big right hand by Kajornklai. Left hand by Kajornklai. Body kick by Dunk. Body kick by Kajornklai. Oh, right hand by Kajornklai. Body kick by Dunk. Left hand by Kajornklai. Body kick by Kajornklai. Oh, body kick by Dunk. If this goes to Disjum, I got a weird feeling that Dunk might catch him at one point. I was super into Pride. Had a cousin that was super nice. Had a cousin that was super into UFC. Made fun of Pride. Wait. Made for fun rides to school. Oh, made for fun rides to school. Arguing with them about pride. That is sweet. That is sweet. See, I didn't have much family that was into the sport. It was just my dad. And it wasn't until, God, I want to say the 8th or 9th grade where I actually had a friend in my friend group who watched as much as I did. But yeah, nobody grown up other than my dad. Or Tank making fun of that dude that he KO'd. Shout out to Tank Abbott. Oh, big right, big left by Kajornklai, and he knocks down Dunk.